Welcome back to Gamers and Goths, the place to be for everything that's not D&D. Today I want to share how Werewolf the Apocalypse led me to empathize with some of nature's most misunderstood and feared creatures. For those that don't know, I keep reptiles and some invertebrates. And my mother asked me the other day, what on earth made me get into keeping these animals? And I thought back, and I think at the end of the day, what got me focused was the Changing Breed books of Werewolf the Apocalypse 2nd edition. Werewolf the Apocalypse centers on the Garou, werewolves battling to protect Gaia from corruption. The game is rich with environmental and political themes, wrapped in a world of horror and violence. While it draws heavily on L. David Meck's 1970s book, The Wolf: Ecology and Behaviors of Endangered Species, which has since been debunked, the game remains staunchly pro-conservation. But beyond the Garou, the game introduces the Fera, the other changing breeds. In my youth, I collected the 2nd edition Changing Breed books, and 3 in particular profoundly influenced me, inspiring my journey into keeping reptiles and helping me overcome my arachnophobia. The Nagah are were-snakes, Gaia's agents of judgment, believed to have been hunted to extinction during the War of Rage. If you're into stealthy, assassin-style gameplay reminiscent of Mission Impossible or John Wick, this breed is for you. The book's artwork is stunning, and I found myself pondering, do I like snakes? The appendix dispelled many myths about snakes, and a few years later, I found myself in a pet shop holding my first ball python. The Mokele are the were-lizards or were-crocodilians, descendant of the prehistoric lizard kings. They possess an ancestral memory, allowing them to embody traits of ancient reptiles. Want to play as a T-Rex or a dragon? This is your chance. While the Mokele didn't impact me as profoundly as the Nagah, and the appendix is not as quite as robust as the others, years later, I named my Tegu Mokele in honor of this breed. Lastly, the Ananazo, the were-spiders, who serve the Weaver, setting them apart from other Gaia-aligned shapeshifters. The book portrays them as patient and slightly alien from our mammalian perspective. I've always had a morbid fascination with spiders, but this book was challenging to read due to its unsettling artwork. However, it served as a form of exposure therapy. The informative appendix made me wary of visiting Australia, but today I own a small jumping spider, and I've even held tarantulas in the past. I'm not sure if the writers intended these effects, but these books opened my eyes to a world of misunderstood animals, and I am genuinely thankful for that. But what about you? Could a book about shape-shifting were-snakes inspire you to become a snake enthusiast? What about a book of shape-shifting were-spiders? Would you be willing to keep a spider then? Let me know in the comments below, and if you're interested in following my exotic animal journey, check out our other channel, Goth Reptiles and Exotics. Thanks for watching.